Hi, my name is David Bremer, and I'm an attorney at Pacific Legal Foundation. I'd like to tell you today about an important property rights decision that Pacific Legal Foundation recently secured in North Carolina. The case involves beach property, and particularly a line of cottages that private property owners own and maintain on the Nags Head coast in North Carolina. A few years ago, the town told them they had to remove or demolish these cottages because the town considered them now to be on public beach lands. The reason? Because the vegetation line had moved behind the homes after storms. Well, these property owners sued in state court, and they argued, among other things, that the town was taking their land and their homes without paying for it, as the Constitution requires. The town tried to get out of these claims, though, by procedural gamesmanship. What it did was it removed, that is, it transferred the case from North Carolina State Court to federal court. Then, once it got to federal court, it argued that the property owners couldn't claim that they'd been subject to an unconstitutional taking because they first had to litigate in state court, where the case was before the town transferred to federal court. This is actually a tactic that government defendants have been using for years. And what it does is it destroys landowners' claims by attrition. They run out of money without ever getting a hearing on the merits of their claims. When Pacific Legal Foundation took over this particular case, which is called Sansotta versus the town of Nags Head, we argued in the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals that government defendants can't play a shell game with property owners, that if they decide to transfer a case to the federal court, they have to submit to having the federal court hear whether the property owners have been subject to an unconstitutional takings claim. The Fourth Circuit recently agreed and issued a published decision, which means that it is now the law of the land in Virginia, North Carolina, Maryland, and South Carolina that the government cannot shift a takings claim, a property owner's claim that they are owed just compensation, back and forth between state and federal courts in order to avoid ever having a trial on the claim. Pacific Legal Foundation will continue to fight in this case to get a court ruling that the property owners have had their land taken without just compensation. If you'd like to learn more about this case, please visit our website at www.pacificlegal.org.